literally taking out the trash. No, really, because we are the galactic custodians and we're taking over the devouring. Anyway, hello Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris First Contact in our Clandestine Curiosity series, where we are, in fact, making a lot of progress very quickly against our quote-unquote good friends, the Dethakan Horde. Now, I've got a few slots here that could use a little bit of love. So I'm going to build a research segment there, and then it looks like there are some additional opportunities elsewhere. Let's see what we can do here. Industrial district. I would imagine it would soon be time probably to build some additional energy districts as well. I haven't done that very much in the past little while, and I'm conscious of that. I'm conscious of it. I'm aware. It's a thing that I will probably have to do. Oh my god, why don't you have a governor? There's a governor. Congratulations. But do I have to do it right now is the question. How about we just build another mining district there, because that looks like an awesome mining planet. And we can upgrade that. And that should take care of the job shortage there. Yeah, see, we've got one generator district here. But I kind of... Oh, I said job shortage. It's actually a population... It's a housing shortage. I was looking at... I was just using the wrong descriptor for the icon. Wayford is also needing... You know what? Fine. You get an energy district. You won't necessarily have a pop to fill it right away, but there you go. Fleet management procedures research has been completed. So we have mostly endgame tech at this point to study. All right, screw it. Let's go ahead and go for the Cybrix mining hub. I very much doubt we're going to be using the Cybrix mining hub, but still. What I'm currently hoping is that this fleet is able to retake some of the territory that I've taken, and then I can like sweep in behind them and take it back, which would be kind of hilarious. I'm just watching them carefully. I'll go ahead and go to speed 2. Also, what's up with this vote? Let's take a quick look here. Repeal the Guardian Angels Act. Yes, we've already voted on that. I did withdraw that fleet. Absolutely. We have picked up readings of unknown nature. The signals seem to follow some kind of repeating syntax, which could indicate sapient origin. Proceed. Alright, so it seems like they are successfully retaking some systems there. Fleet combat here in... What's that? Petren? Is that the Petren system? Yes, the Petren system. In case you missed it, by the way, did a video today on the new expansion that just dropped. Worked on it during the period of time where I normally would have recorded this episode for today. So, if you haven't looked up the information on that, turns out 3.8 Gemini is in fact coming with an update. And it's looking pretty sweet, I have to say. It's looking pretty freaking good. There's a lot still to be revealed, so I'm going to do coverage videos on it anyway, so I'll probably hold off on talking about it too much here, but I definitely encourage you to check that out, because it was unexpected, kind of caught everyone by surprise, in the best possible way. Oh, we've got... Oh, that's good. Hang on, let me back off a bit. I didn't realize that some systems here had been taken over by the Saval Ancients. Okay, wait, let me see if I can give the Dethakan Horde's fleet here a chance to get through to this other side, because if I can, it's possible that I might be able to retake some additional territory. Maybe. Perhaps. Also, looks like we have another upgrade ready here. That's good timing. Alright, they are retaking some additional territory. Where are you headed? Alright, you're headed nowhere right now because you're watching where my fleet's going, but I'm hoping if I give you like an opening to Mihil, you'll start heading that way. Like, please do, honestly. I think it would be hilarious. Oh my god, they're doing it. They see the opening and they're taking it. That's freaking funny. All right, so bait is being taken. Science Nexus construction, very nice. The future is ours. So with that, 15,000 alloys required. Not going to have that anytime soon. Reach out to the Shroud. Okay, ship repair. Increase lifespans and increase... Let's just do the ship repair boon. Curse bestowed. That's the second time in, like, as many episodes, where, maybe 2 or 3 episodes, where I've gone for, like, the best chance of, like, getting the benefit, and I've gotten a curse instead. So, for 5 years, our happiness has been reduced by 20%. That's not a small amount. At all. That's very unfortunate. Okay, I'm going to build an agriculture district here. Because additional trade value, primarily, is honestly what I'm thinking of. Oh, Dyson Sphere research is done. Excellent. So now let's go ahead and research the matter decompressor. It looks like they are taking additional territory here, and now they're going to head that way, which is exactly what I wanted them to do. Yes, please retake all of those systems. You're falling into my exact trap. Cyberx mining hub research is done. Good. Let's... I mean, another starbase wouldn't be the worst thing, but I would like, I think, to go ahead... Let's give myself a little bit more monthly unity. Can't possibly hurt. Alloy foundries on Alisbury. We already have alloy foundries on Billowhead. So why don't we just... Do we have room for additional just like basic mining here? It doesn't appear so. So ancient refinery it is. Eisenbury. Yeah, let's build an industrial district there. Economically, we're obviously in stupidly good shape. Resolution is passed. So we've got the Repeal Guardian Angels Act, and we now have a favor on the new Vivisandian Conet. Right, I'm really hoping that what happens here gives me the opportunity to retake some territory. It doesn't look like I can do much at the moment here, because a lot of this is controlled elsewhere. Not interested, move along, go away. Not trying to be rude, but I don't care. Alright, so are you now going to take the Rebellion Vortex? Alright, so this is a good opportunity. Let me go ahead and get these systems. And I suppose what I can do is queue these up so that all of them fall under my control. This is only going to help economically. I'll go ahead and upgrade that. So we'll have Megafurgers on that planet. Oh yes, Megafurgers. They come in very handy. Ooh, Port Eleanor actually has a job opening. Actually, it's not so much that they have a job opening. A lot of my planets have job openings. Port Eleanor has an unemployed pop, which is an opening for me to give them a job. It's what a job opening looks like to an employer. This is a chance for me to give someone something to do. All right, let's do a generator district here, because it does seem like maybe it's possible that we're starting to need some generator districts. Our energy credit income is starting to drop. You didn't. You didn't go into the Terminal Egris, did you? Did you send your fleet into the... I think they did. I think they sent their fleet into the Rebellion Vortex. All right. Well, that completely undoes everything I was just doing. I think they went through the Vortex. Either that or their fleet can cloak, which I personally doubt. That's freaking funny. The Thorquell Pact has broken their secret fealty for the billionth time this series. Seriously, the billionth time. Imagine actually being the Modian Curators, receiving a communique that the Thorquell... What are they called? The Thorquell Pact was pledging fealty to you. You'd be like, yeah, sure, okay. Whatever you say, Thorquell. Thank you for your input. Okay, it does look like we can go ahead and build this research station here, followed by a hyper relay. Also, let's go ahead and get some additional defensive stuff set up here. Port Genevieve is ripe for another generator district. Maraveni. Ooh, this is actually a brand new kind of... What's... industrial district for now. Modia. Oh, wow. Modia actually has an unemployed pop. But when the icon is yellow, that means they will relocate themselves. I don't have to do any relocating for anyone else. So yeah, I'm kind of disappointed because I was hoping that they would retake a lot of territory here. Oh, I see what they did. Tianki in Modian space. Alright, so the Tianki are back. I am going to ignore the Tianki because the Tianki are annoying. At some point, I probably would like to repeal that law. I see what they're doing. So they didn't actually die by taking on the terminal egress station like I assumed they did. They didn't, thankfully. So what I want to do here, let's go ahead and build a dark matter resonance chamber to provide additional detection strength. And then we'll have an ion cannon, whale dragon bastion. Okay. That's literally all the alloys that I can spend right now. What's this? Oh yeah, we're in breach of galactic law because of the frickin' Tianki. Oh, hello. I'm going to go ahead and give the order to clear all of this industrial wasteland, which I didn't realize was a problem. That's just on Fear Mathrios. Do I have that on any other planets? No. Looks like I can upgrade several of these, and this will affect my rare resource income. But you know what? I can stomach it. It's fine. Alright, I'm going to go ahead... Ooh, they're not going to like that. There are definitely some additional systems that I want to take over here. I kind of want to let them do their thing in this direction. Because they're currently taking a ship, so they'll take Uldor, but there's also the Jubaran Authority. The Dothakan Alliance has finally embraced the faction, and they've become more outwardly xenophobic. Okay, let's bring this fleet back over here so that we're prepared to push against that boundary as soon as possible. Let's get an industrial district built there. We will build a generator district there. Oh boy. It began as a subtle shift in Igarian behavior. Scattered reports of their ships, once rarely seen outside their own space, now being spotted in remote systems all across the galaxy. Highly advanced scouting vessels visiting ancient ruined worlds, refusing all hails and fleeing when attacked. Their purpose and mission unknown until now. We now know that the Igarian were preparing, recovering the databanks of survey beacons and automated scouting posts left behind when they retreated to the present borders, gathering information for their return to the galactic stage. In Igarian space, fleets are gathering, armies are being mustered, and ancient factories roar to life. For the first time in an age, the Igarian restorers are looking outwards beyond their borders and toward the galaxy at large. As the decaying shipyards are repaired and refitted, and the dormant systems of Titan foundries come online, the rest of the galaxy is left with only one question. Who will this once sleeping giant target first in their quest to reclaim age-old glory lost? Giants in the playground. Alrighty then. Alright, so that's actually more of a problem for the Jubarans at the moment than it is for me. You guys have fun with that. I just want to see what happens over here. That's literally all I care about. Okay? Okay, good talk. Now, it looks like we are currently at our influence cap. So one thing I want to do, let's take my construction ships, and I can go ahead and build additional hyper relays in a few different spots. You can build one in the Rebellion Vortex. It looks like Balawar could actually use one. So we've got some systems out on this side that are a little bit harder to reach still. We can fix that quickly. I don't quite have enough alloys at the moment to finish repairing some of the other systems. And I do need to remember that I have the science next. This is going to take 15k alloys, though. 15,000. Show us your wares. Not interested. Move along. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not. But I don't care. I don't care. You hear me? I don't care. Stop offering me things. Okay, so we're going to come back here to Avonhead with that science ship. And interestingly enough, we can take the Cordip system here. And we could probably get to it relatively quickly. We have one more additional starport slot, so let's go ahead and use that. Modian Curators, Galactic Custodians. It's nice that we get the special label on the map. Like, hey, in case you forgot who the Galactic Custodian is permanently, me. This guy. The Habinte Unified Worlds, a military commissariat. Oh, you're in the Nodgeclock's territory. Nice. I represent the Habente Unified Worlds. Our elected leader, Commissary General Nuiloch, hopes for peaceful relations with your people, but know that we are more than capable of defending our way of life. We are delighted to meet you. Also, I mean, are you aware that a sleeping, a fallen empire just decided to wake up? I admire that. Oh, you're closing your borders to me. Cool. Okay. So you're... Oh, you know what? They're probably mad at me because of the Tianki at this point. I'll go ahead and close my borders to the Queptilium as well. If you guys are going to be this way, I will happily just ignore you. Equal Standing Act. The non-interference and aggressive interference policies are banned. Increases the effectiveness of the Provide Technology Diplomatic Agreement with Pre-FTL civilizations. No. We're going to vote against that. There's not really a good reason to do that from where I stand. That's kind of against the ethos of everything that I've done in this series. We're either not going to interfere or we're aggressively going to correct the interference of some of our citizens who decided that they wanted to interfere. Don't ask me what precedents we have set for that. I don't want to talk about it. It was rough. Difficult decisions had to be made. Alright, so we have a new station here. Why don't we go ahead and build gun battery and a torpedo battery, followed by a defense grid supercomputer, and then upgrade you. Alright, are you still attacking a ship, so? Oh, I see what's... Oh, whoa. No, that's a Dithakan. Alright, so they must be getting ready to retake this world. They do have a large fleet here, right next to Light's End. So they are pushing back against the Fallen Empire. And the fact that we had that other Fallen Empire just wake up a moment ago, that bodes well for the possibility that this one could become distracted, withdraw from their attempted conquest of Dithakan space, and allow me to just continue taking stuff. That would be nice. I'm just saying. All right, Wayford. We've got some room here. Let's go ahead and build an energy district, excuse me. Fair Mathrials looks like they have some housing issues available. This is definitely creating some additional room here. Like a surprising amount of additional room. All right, let's do a trade district here. Physics research is ready. I don't know. Energy weapon damage, let's go. Alright, so it looks like most of the galaxy is kind of siding with me, including the Latrepians. Oh, just kidding. The Latrepians just changed their mind. I shouldn't have said anything. I commented on it. End of the Omnian expungers. Okay, nice. So the Omnian expungers have been dealt with over here, thankfully. Yeah, I see no indication that this fight is going well here. I don't know that they can actually get troops to that planet to take it back. I think that's the problem. All right, explosive weapon attack speed plus 5%. Let's go ahead and do that. Eisenbury. I really feel like as soon as I brought up the fact that I haven't been building a lot of generator districts, the game started bottoming out my energy economy. Like right away. I just have that distinct impression. I know it's not programmed that way, but it feels that, you know? It's the sensation that I get. That's all I can really say. Fair Mathrios. You need additional housing. Why don't we go ahead and build a city district that will unlock that last slot and provide housing and fix that problem. Let me also see what else I can do here. Why don't you build a hyper relay there and a hyper relay there. Any other construction ships available to build hyper relays? I'll bet you there are. Yep. Absolutely. Alright, so the hyper relay's been built there. Let's build one here. We'll build one in Kandara. And we'll eventually have one in Cordip too. That way we'll be bordering the Dathokan Alliance's space. I really hope they change that icon soon. Maybe in the 3.8 update. That would make a lot of sense. Neville's Bay. Probably need... I was going to say, probably need to upgrade these nano plants, but maybe another generator district wouldn't be the worst thing. Monthly Unity plus 5, good. Let's go ahead and research additional fleet command limit at this point. There are some endgame techs that I'm staring at there. None of them are particularly enticing to me from a roleplay standpoint, though, so I'm kind of holding off on those because it doesn't fit the Modian Curators. None of those things. I suppose I could go ahead and research them to have them done, and that way be presented with additional quality options, the same way I've been doing for most things in this series. I could probably do that. Alright, so we need a little bit more population growth on Cyberx Alpha Tertius. Oh! I can go ahead and colonize this place. So this is... Would it be Quadrius? Or Quadrinius? Let's be a little cheeky and say Quadratus. The numbering isn't working correctly because I added an A to Secundus the first time that I labeled a planet there, and now it's just perpetually broken, which is funny to me. Thorquell Pact has pledged secret fealty. Okay. Thank you for that, Thorquell Pact. I really... Man, your secret fealty is just great. It is done. Today we present the galaxy with one of our grandest accomplishments, the joining of our Hyperrelay network with that of our friends. Friends? Excuse me? The Jubarans are... Listen, game. The Jubarans are the reason I don't control this entire chunk of space. Do you understand? What do you mean, friends? We're not friends. It's their fault that I don't have this. It's literally their fault. Lavish ceremonies have been held throughout the Modian Curators, unanimously heralding this proud new link we share. It is said that for the moment, all petty jealousies have been forgotten, all apathies and indifferences cast aside. That's a lie. Blended with this sense of pride and ambition is a shared confidence in the days to come. Working side by side, we have torn down a barrier we once thought insurmountable, ushering in a new age of mutual prosperity and friendship. A proud day for all. Whatevs. That's my sophisticated reply to all of that. What ifs? I do not care. Also, they're not my friends. Anyone who suggests otherwise has not been paying attention. The Principality of Atemlasun has recalled their embassy. A strongly worded letter. Envoys from the galactic community have compiled a list of articles that the Modian Curators are in violation of and warn of possible consequences should we not make ourselves in alignment with galactic law. Should we change our policies and accede to their demands? It's just because we have Tianki in our system. That's all it is. Bring us into compliance with galactic law. Fine, I'll go kill the Tianki. Apparently there's no getting around it. What I'm trying to do is just hang out until we have a clear opportunity to take some of this additional territory. Ooh, hello. Hi. I didn't catch that before. Let's go ahead and... Alright, I want you to head through the Rebellion Vortex. Take that system. That system, that system, that system, and that system. Ooh, there are planets in these systems that I can colonize. Oh, that was fast. So this is going to be done in seconds, actually. Alright, the Principality of Atemlasun has closed their borders to us. So guess what? I'm going to do the same to them. Good talk, guys. Let's put a hyper relay there. Any construction ships? Hang on. I'll bet you. Yep. Here's one here. Although not really one that has... Okay, we can build a hyper relay there. Most of my hyper relays have been built, which is good. Yeah, I knew when that one finished we would get that notification about the network. Saw it coming, at least. Still obnoxious, though, because it's like, they're not my friends. Hey, man. I'm not your friend. Not the way it works. The Trepian star hierarchy has vanquished an ancient threat in the distant Sehuvis system. Nice. So it's a tomb world here. I did not see that coming. Doesn't seem like they're successfully taking planets elsewhere, though. Like, anywhere. Also, they still can't retake these planets that are held by the Sival. And the Sival Ancients are still flying a transport around, like, presumably taking their planets right now. Okay, so I think we're attacking the Tianki right now. Let's go ahead and talk to the Shroud. Reach into the Shroud. A small flickering star materializes inside the Shroud. It flies past at incredible speed, and for a second it reveals itself as an alien ship of unknown configuration. Then it vanishes in a cloud of psionic energy as quickly as it appeared. Can it be? Is it possible to physically enter the Shroud and then emerge somewhere else entirely in normal space? Linger for a while. Psionic jump drives. Hey! Yet another flickering star suddenly appears, but this time we are ready. It is indeed an alien ship, unlike any that has ever been seen in our galaxy. As it flies past us, we feel the mind glow of its crew, and their secrets are ours. A psionic jump drive. How ingenious. Well, that is useful. Didn't see that plot twist coming. Holy crap. Hang on. Let's go ahead and build a... city district would be good here. Anything else that I can... Not really. At the moment... Ooh, holy crap. Hang on. What if I... Also, I have plenty of Unity now, so I need to use that for ascending my planets. But there's something else I want to do first. $15K. There it is. Let's go ahead and get our Science Nexus building its first stage. Okay. Now, we've got a couple of things I can do. Let me pick my largest research worlds, the ones that are putting out the most research. So worlds like Iroquois. And we're going to ascend that planet. That's going to be my system for picking them. Billowhead, I guess, would be a good one, but let me also... Yeah, let's start with, like, Port Eleanor. We definitely want to ascend Port Eleanor. That's been a huge help to our empire from, like, the beginning of the game. Modia. All right, so Neville's Bay is actually worth ascending. Let's spend some influence there. And then in order to ascend Modia to Ascension Tier 2... Interesting. It's going to cost a lot more Unity than I currently have, but we're going to start spending that and really taking advantage of that as much as possible. All right, so we are no longer... Yeah, we're no longer in breach of galactic law. That took a while, but there we go. I think they are trying to take control of Caspadine, and I personally hope they do. I'm going to go ahead and take the Hauer system from them, because it looks like there's going to be some potential there. What's this? Palisade Spearhead. Belonging to who? Who is the Palisade Spearhead, and how are they in my territory? Excuse you. Oh, they're mercenaries. Okay. That's allowed then, I suppose. The Rhiannon Interstellar Empire wants to reestablish their embassy now that I've killed the Tiyanki. Can we repeal that law yet, for God's sake? It's a bad idea. Oh, we've already proposed it. Forgot about that. Okay. Well, hang on. Can I go ahead and... Oh, it's already in session. Dang. So we do have to wait, but it looks like things might be going well. Ublea 2A implant malfunctions. Ublea 2A. Isn't that a system I just took? Yeah. As part of our observation efforts on Ublea 2A, abduction teams have surgically installed brain implants on a number of Emissara test subjects to track them and monitor their behavior. Unfortunately, due to a manufacturing flaw, many of these implants have malfunctioned and are now having an adverse effect on the behavior of our subjects. There have been a number of suicides and at least 3 episodes of violent hysteria. The researchers on our observation post have requested assistance in rounding up the remaining subjects and removing their implants before there are any more incidents. We need to clean up this mess. Also, what you doing with your aggressive observation? Can we just agree, can we just watch passively, please? Would that hurt anyone? I don't think so. All right, so now we have a special project, which we'll have to do. We need a science ship to be present. That's not too challenging, I don't think. Why don't we go ahead and grab a science ship? Ooh, you actually don't have a leader. So tell you what, let's go ahead and give you your cat. All right, research projects in system. And then when you're done, you can come back and continue assisting research in Iroquois. Please, and thank you. All right, so how we doing? Decent progress against these guys. I'm just kind of doubting that they have the ability to retake their territory here. So you're currently headed to the Haribus system. Tell you what, why don't you go ahead and head to Cordip? It's only going to take you 430 days. Okay, yeah. So the Dathakans just moved their fleet. It looks like they are fighting against the Jubarans, and the Jubarans are winning. That's unfortunate. The Thorquell pack broke their secret fealty. That's it. That's it. I'm done. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. We need to stop this episode anyway. I am in a bit of an energy... Let's not use the word crisis. Okay, there's no need to take it that far, but we need to generate some additional energy. We're struggling a little bit on the energy front because of all the other things that I've been doing. All of the building that I've done. Thankfully, it should be relatively easily resolved. All right, I have a lot more station building that I want to do too, and platform building, but my main focus right now is just going to continue to be taking out the trash. It's going decently well. It's just kind of we're having to watch very closely, waiting for opportunities. So it's a bit hit or miss. We're making a lot of progress in the meantime, multitasking a little bit. And the ancients have woken up. So there's that. Oh, also, hang on, I forgot about this. I can go ahead and do this. Oh, hang on. I still need some additional energy, which is not a problem. Let's terraform you into an ocean world. Okay, and with that, yeah, that's a good amount of progress for this one, and I need to upload this anyway, because this episode is super late on account of that Stellaris expansion coverage that I did. Just a little bit of light coverage, just a basic introduction. I haven't done a video like that in a while, so I spent some time on it this afternoon, and this video is late as a result. Sorry about that, but thank you for your patience, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and additional perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.